Can we talk about book series for a hot minute? Because why not, right? Sorry about the background. It's my dog. I don't know what she's barking about, but she needs to take her nap. But hi, welcome back to my channel. It is I, Kiara the Book Fairy. So hello, my magical book fairies. Today we are talking about book series, like you saw in the intro clip. I have 14 book series that I want to complete by the end of next year. Yeah, you heard me right. I got 14 book series that I want to complete by next year. So, anyways, grab your drink and let's get started. I'm just going to go as fast as I can. I'm not going to explain much, but I'm going to tell you how much left I have left in the series. So, yeah. Okay, so the first book series I want to complete by next year is the Lightlark series by Alex Esther. I need to reread Lightlark first before I restart it. So, yes, the first one is Lightlark, because I just fanned through it, but I actually do want to finish that series next year, and I do want to read that duology novella in one book. So, yeah. So, I can't tell you what team I'm on until I finish the whole series. Like, hey, before the Grimm and Oro novella. So, yes. Next one is, I already started it again. This one that I also started is the Hawthorne Brothers series, aka the Harrington Skeins by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I read the first one this year. So good that I need to complete that series as well, because yeah, do I explain much? Because I loved her natural series. That I also like the Hawthorne Brothers series so far. And that's just book 1. 3 for the series that I need to continue is the Alex and Eliza. There's 2 more books left in this series. So all I have left in this series, well, it's trilogy, but still, I'm going to count it. It's Love and War by Melissa De La Cruz and All for One by Melissa De La Cruz. So, I already read this one last year, or 2023. 2023, so 2 years ago. So, I need to continue that series. So, and annotate that series, because I love Alex and Eliza. So, it's the Dream Harbor series, and you're like, Kiara, you just finished that series. Technically, I did, but technically, I did not, because the Daisy Chain Flower Shop comes out next year in May, and once I read that, then I'm completed. If not, I don't know if there's going to be more, so yes. I've been reading those all on my iPad, and I'm going to continue reading them on my iPad, so I am technically up to date on that series, but then again, the 6th book comes out next year, so yeah. Next is the Powerless series by Lauren Roberts. I only read this book and the novella Powerful month, September and October. So, yeah, I need to continue it. I think I'm going to continue it by listening it to audiobook, and then I'm going to reread them and listen to it again on audiobook while annotating them as well. So, next is the Fourth Wing series. I have read Fourth Wing. Rebecca Yarros, the woman you are. I loved it. I love the dragons in the book. I love Xaden. Xaden is okay. Liam though too in the first book. And I do need to read Iron Flame, which I've heard iffy about, but I love that. I need to read that one, and I need to read Onyx Storm, which came out this year. So I think I'm gonna read those via Libby library, and then eventually buy them. I did have Fourth Wing, and I sold it, so I can actually buy the sprayed edges. So yeah. And I can't wait for book 4. So, I got the Blood Guard series, also known as the Old Earth series. I do not have this book on me physically, but it was good. The king was a jackass. Okay, I don't like to swear as much on my YouTube, but he was a jackass. It was good. I think I'm gonna find it. I think there's only 1, maybe 2 out. I'm not sure, but I am gonna continue that series next year, hopefully via library or something like that. So I have it's the Shadow and Bone series. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I read the first book. It was really good, and I think I am gonna continue it also via library, because I love using my library cards. So because I don't think I'm gonna keep them forever. Because I already have Shadow and Bone listed on my Pango. So I'm gonna just read it via library, and it was a good book series. Will I keep them forever? No, that's why I'm gonna continue it via library. Next is the Berlin King series, which I have 2 more left on this series. If I believe I'm correct, I know there's 2 more. I literally know there's 2 more left in this series that it's on Goodreads. So I want to continue this series, and just, you hear that? The floppiness of this book? Like, I love it. I love Anne Boleyn, so I love this book, and I really want to continue it. So, yeah. I have is the Kingdom of the Wicked series. I love that book. I actually got rid of it on Pango, and someone bought it, so thank you to the person who bought it. And it was really good. I gotta continue that series. I think I'm gonna continue that Viva Library because it's just better. I don't think I'm gonna buy it because that's just a waste of my money. So I'm gonna continue it via library or listen it to audiobook. So I don't know, but either way, I am gonna continue that series. Next is the Icebreaker series. I can't remember the actual name of the series, but I do remember that. Icebreaker was really good, but that was too spicy for me, and I love a good sports romance, and I think that was the first sports romance book I have ever read this year. So I know there's like I think a couple more books out that's already out. I'm not 100% sure, but I do want to continue that series. They're standard alone interconnected series, so yeah. And I had the most beautiful, fourth Icebreaker book, and it had these beautiful spray edges, and I got rid of it, so. Next is the Red Queen series. I am going to continue this. I've read only 2 already. The Red Queen, and I can't remember the other one. Yeah, that's how much I remember. I am going to continue this, I think, on Libby or the library. Either way, they're both connected by the library. I am going to continue that series hopefully next year, and then I'll be done, because it was not my cup of tea, but I will continue it because I am not going to continue get left alone on a cliffhanger. So, or I'm going to listen to it on audiobook, which I probably will. So, yeah, the only series I did complete is, like I said, is 3 series. So we got the Harry Potter series, Caravel series, and the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. So, yeah, 3 series. I have a Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, which I need to read book 2 before season 2 comes out, okay? Because this book was so good. Holly Jackson, the queen you are, because you are my true crime murder mystery girl. So the rest of the series is Good Girl Gone Bad and As Good as Dead. So I want to continue that series because this book was so good that eventually I did watch the show on Netflix. It was really good, although it should be taking place in New England instead of England. But you know what? It's okay because I'm totally okay with it, because but it's still about the same plot, and I was so shocked. Although I read this first, but the book is better. That's all I'm gonna say. Although I do need to continue the series, and then I'm getting the books. You bet your bottom, because I'm not gonna continue this on via library. I am gonna get every Holly Jackson book, hopefully, by the end of next year. So. And finally, we have the My Lady Jane series. I've already read the first one last year. It was good. I don't have it, but it was good. And then I think the show came out right as I was finishing it. So, yeah. But I do want to watch the show. I do not know if they're going to continue that show. I highly doubt it. But I do want to finish it. I think I'm going to try to find it on Libby or at my local libraries. I don't know. Like I said, I have 4 library cards, okay? Huge flex. Book Dragon. Huge flex. 4 library cards. Although one of them's like far away from the last city I looked at. So yeah, I do want to continue that. I know there's 2 more books in that series, so it's a trilogy, okay? But I'm gonna call it a series, okay? So yeah. Anyways, I really hope you liked that video, because I know I did, and yeah, so look out next month. I am going to do something special I haven't done, but a lot of booktubers have done, so get ready for that. And yeah, I will see you all again next week for another video.